Can you really grow a business and be sustainable at the same time? At AT&T, we think so. And we're harnessing the power of our network to make it possible. With innovations like smart workplaces. Remote collaboration solutions bring work to people instead of the other way around, improving productivity, reducing costs, and carbon footprint.
Sustainable is an area of increasing focus in the company. We're spending more and more time looking at, how are our actions and our business practices impacting the global environment and the global economy.
We're constantly evaluating the end product. How can we eliminate any waste within that packaging or any waste within our process?
Sustainable to me is a part of the solution that we provide. It's something that's going to last, but also has the ability to be changed or adapted to new situations, the new environment, whatever it may be.
When we talk about reducing the carbon footprint, we talk about how we can do that here within the work environment, but we also talk to our employees about how we can do that within their own homes or in the community.
We want to make sure that everything we are doing is something that's not going to take away from our environment, from our earth. We want to make sure everything that we're using, we're going to be able to put back. We're going to be able to sustain it ongoing.
Just general overall, we have a total sustainable program that's working quite well, and we're seeing benefits, and we're getting excitement from our employees because they're involved.
There's one thing that nobody is talking about or has not talked about yet. What is that?
Well, there has been focus on the electronic glide slope being out. The instrument landing system for that runway was disabled because of some construction. What people don't understand is that there was a backup procedure published for that runway using next-gen technologies that don't require a ground-based system at all, available for that crew to use. So had they decided to do it, they could have selected that procedure and could have flown the aircraft using technology in order to be more stabilized on approach. The other thing is there were also a set of lights at the end of the runway that would assist them in making sure they are on the right angle. There are onboard systems that can draw a vertical line. Well, I certainly think that's a focus. As I said, the board is going to be looking to make sure that nothing was wrong with the airplane. And so far, from what they've seen, they haven't given any indication that they have found a malfunction on the airplane. They're going to continue to look.
This performer's family as well as the entire Cirque family. And this is the first death during a live show in the show's 30-year history. But when this happens, it always begs the question, how safe is it? Talk to me about the safety measures that are in place for these big shows.
Well, certainly I know firsthand that Cirque du Soleil takes every possible precaution to make sure that the artists are safe and that there's safe measures backstage. As an artist myself, I always had multiple safety checks that I performed on my rigging, and I know my riggers and the crew were always putting safety first. So it's a top priority because there are risks in something like this.
And as a performer, you were performing with Cirque du Soleil for some 10 years. Well, you know that this job comes with a serious element of risk. How do you approach that every day? How do you make it as safe as possible for you and other performers out there with you?
Estimates up to 100 million have been exposed to asbestos. To compensate those affected, trusts have been established with $38 billion in assets. We urge those diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma to contact us for a free consultation. Call 800-950-MESO. For nearly 2 decades, we've been fighting for families harmed by asbestos.